get your cheese.
This about to be a short video. I thought he was gonna make an omelet, but we don't have no eggs.
Yeah,
You gotta have eggs to make an omelet.
that's true.
Well, make a smoothie then. Make a protein shake.
Booyah.
Booyah! He's going to eat an American inspired pasta salad with chicken. So it's got rotini,
Rotisserie?
no, rotine. Let me see your glasses. Okay, that didn't help. Rotini pasta, grape tomatoes, black olives, Southwest style white chicken meat, cheddar cheese with bacon, ranch dressing, fork included.
That's always a plus.
You get a whole fork.
Get a whole fork. Not half one.
So
Whole
this
one.
is 570 calories and 20 grams of protein.
You're doing a
Why it couldn't just say spiral pasta? It didn't have to say
What did it say?
rotini. Rotini pasta. Ooh, your breath. Just like blew all the just singed all the hairs in my ear. Just now I don't have any hair in my ear to keep the debris from going down into my ear canal.
Let's see what I have to deal with.
Just going into
See what
my
I got
ear
work with.
canal, going up into my brain and killing me.
See what I got to work with.
Did nobody tell you to blow all that hot air in my ear though?
Whisper sweet nothings to her.
That wasn't sweet.
And
What happened?
I get the.
He blew in my ear and
I'm just-
burnt all the hair, those little soft hairs that you have in your ear to keep the debris from going down into your ear canal.
Give my salad.
He singed all them hairs. We was getting ready to cook. He was getting ready to make a. We was getting ready to do a cooking video. He was getting ready to make an omelet with this little omelet maker thing.
So we settled
And
for pasta.
come to find out, we only have one egg in the house.
So how do you go from omelet to pasta salad? Simple.
And I don't think this pasta salad is. I don't think you can say you're cooking because it's already done.
Yeah, so you're just preparing.
You're not even preparing, sweetheart. You're just opening a package.
But I gotta sprinkle the cheese and the olives in there.
You getting that where your beard you can twist the ends and it can.
That's mustache.
That's what I meant.
That's that.
Your ends getting
Yeah,
long.
this is the part that I gotta cut off because they end up going.
Yeah, because it's starting to go up on the side of your face.
But I could get some wax.
And twist
And
it.
you hate them like that, though.
I do.
You hate it when I do that because I used to do the little Dick Dastardly. Y'all don't know anything about Dick Dastardly.
Look. It's all.
Leave me
It's
alone.
all up here.
Leave me alone. Yeah, my mustache getting. I got some wax. So I can put some wax on it.
Don't.
My little pretty.
He doing too much.
I do like that.
He is doing.
I do like that.
He doing way too much as usual.
There used to be a baseball player for the A's in the 70s. His name was Raleigh Fingers. And
Well, in the 70s, I can see
he
people
used to
doing
have.
that. We in the 2000s now.
That's when I used to see
And I
him.
got nerve. Look at my hair. I woke up like this. I really legit woke up like this. I just put this headband on because yesterday I had the two cornrows to the back, and I took it down and fluffed it up and decided to go to bed with my hair fluffed up. So when I woke up this morning, I was looking like James Brown.
Hey,
I feel good.
I always eat my tomatoes separately.
Um,
I do.
I don't
That's just
really,
a personal thing.
I don't really care.
It's this real
I
personal
just
thing.
don't care at all about how you eat your tomatoes.
Yeah, everything else I'll just pour in there. The olives.
You eat the black.
cheese.
Oh, I
I
was gonna
love
say
olives.
those black beans, but those are olives.
They're olives.
I just knew those were black beans. I can't see what y'all saying. I don't have my glasses. What's she saying? Oh, I can't sleep with my hair loose. I can. I just know when I get up in the morning, I'm gonna be looking crazy. But I don't care. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to untangle it. And it was my desire to get up today and put on one of my ponytails. But that means I'm gonna have to lay this down. It may lay down though. It may lay down. It's just gonna take me a minute. It's just gonna take me a minute to force it down.
You know, oddly enough, they give you just enough ranch. 'Cause I
Well,
always
it's
think,
not a whole lot of pasta, babe.
yeah, I know. But I used to always think that's not gonna be
It's
enough.
only a little bit.
But
Y'all can't see what. Let me see if I can show y'all. Oh.
it turns out to be.
It don't look like it's enough.
I know. See, and that's the thing. It always seems like it's not gonna be enough, but it turns out to be just right.
I'm gonna make my salad today, but I have a creamy. I have an avocado ranch. No, you ain't messing with it.
Ooh.
It's actually good. It's
Avocado
a
and ranch?
Wait, let me show it. I'm not gonna give it to you. I want to show it to them too, because I think it has cilantro in it.
And ranch. Two sins put together. I say that as I'm putting ranch down here, but this is the only time I eat ranch. I may have ranch with pizza.
Because I'm definitely going to make me a salad later because I don't want to do what I did yesterday again. So it is a cilantro. Okay, it's not ranch. It's cilantro, avocado, yogurt. It's really good. Because the cilantro, I love cilantro for one thing. And the cilantro, you could really taste it. So it's cilantro, avocado, yogurt dressing. So I got this one, and I haven't tried this one yet, but it's a classic balsamic. So it should just be a vinaigrette.
I can hang with that one, but
It says vinaigrette dressing and marinade. Oh, I should cook some shrimp and use this. I bet you it'd be good. Use this as a marinade for the shrimp. And then have it over rice. I bet you that'll be good, huh?
yeah.
You want to have that for dinner, lunch, brunch, something? Put that back in there for me. What y'all cooking? I should take the shrimp out.
I don't take it out yet.
Oh, okay. We were supposed to be going shopping, and I just don't feel like going all the way out to the shopping center because it's like in Concord. like y'all know where we live. I just don't feel like
It's only
going
like,
out there.
what, 15 miles away or something like that.
Yeah, but it just, I don't know. I just don't feel like riding. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like shopping.
Ooh,
How many days are you taking off for my birthday?
2.
Oh, well, I can get the purse.
This here ain't bad.
So I figured out I want a purse and I want a Pandora bracelet for my birthday. I've been wanting the Pandora bracelet and I just been like, I ain't getting a damn bracelet. But I love charm bracelets. I love bracelets, period. I am a bracelet girl. So I've been wanting a charm bracelet. Like I want a is it Pandora, whatever. Um, and a Betsy Johnson charm bracelet. Like I want a couple of Betsy Johnson items for my birthday because they cheap too. Um, so we should go to Ross's.
We would have been in Vegas by now.
Yeah, if things had worked out. We wouldn't have been in Vegas today, would we?
Mm-hmm.
If things had worked out the way we really wanted them to, and I don't know why he keep bringing it up. Like I'm not even really. He act like it's his birthday. I'm not tripping. He really wanted to go to Vegas.
We don't go New Year's though.
Yeah, we going to Vegas for New Year's because the Raiders is playing. Who they playing?
The Niners.
The Raiders is playing the Niners. Oh, we should go outside. Oh, you done got comfortable in that chair.
This is my first time sitting in it. It ain't bad.
Don't nobody sit in it. That chair ain't gonna have no miles on it because don't nobody sit in that damn chair. Poe chair, it ain't getting no love.
When the games start playing, I may sit out here with Pop.
Hi, everybody. What is lock and key? Oh, you making turkey burgers? You be looking like Jay-Z in the morning. Not Jay-Z. You are not looking like Jay-Z in the morning. I don't always wake up looking like this, but and I put this headband on thinking that the headband was gonna make it look better. It didn't. It's not making it look a bit better. Oh, don't Jay-Z has locks now, don't he? I don't want y'all to see all our. We got them
Jay-Z
phone
freeform.
numbers on the kitchen, on the refrigerator.
He freeform.
Yeah. So we ain't doing nothing. This is a normal Sunday for us. I need to go in there and feed Gizmo. So you just not gonna bring that stuff out the car, huh? So you know all that stuff we went to Walmart and bought yesterday. You know my husband is refusing to bring it in the house.
Refusing.
Yeah, he just won't do it.
I'm eating right now.
You wasn't eating last night. I could do my haul video. I'm gonna show y'all the shirts that I got. Since I wasn't really showing y'all the stuff, I'm a bad store reviewer. I gotta work on my angles and I gotta work on my like how I show y'all the stuff because I wasn't showing y'all nothing. Like the camera was on me the whole time, and then I would be like, that ain't it. That is not it. I should get on this treadmill.
Okay.
killed that pasta. It's gone.
Or do the bicycle.
I ain't getting on that bike. I ain't got on no bra, child. I ain't showing these people my titties. I'm not about to hop on that bike. I need to do something because I don't feel like walking today. I think Walmart
But see, the bike will take pressure off the ankle.
Walking around Walmart yesterday messed up my ankle and my knee. Both of them. Not one of them, both of them. My ankle was screaming and my knee. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go. You left your glasses? Oh.
You got my glasses on. Game night.
When?
Tonight.
Oh, well, y'all gonna have to come back. Y'all gonna have to come back later because we gonna do game night. And we gonna play life.
The game of life.
That's what I said, child.
We gonna play life. It's
I haven't played this game in so long. It seemed like you got more money back in the day.
I don't remember. Either this or trouble.
No, let's play life. Life is longer, ain't it? I was gonna say, where's the board? Babe, don't break it. Because I hate when people, like, bend my games and stuff. Oh, shoot. The board on some newfangled thing now.
Because they used to have, the spinner used to be embedded.
In the thing.
In the thing. Or maybe no, it's all a separate thing now.
We about to play the
Ooh,
game.
cars are convertible.
The cars look different. We got to get a good Monopoly, too. Like one of the...
Star Wars Monopoly.
Yeah, one of the theme, not Star Wars, though.
Game of Thrones.
One of the...
Monopoly.
Theme Monopolies. So y'all got to come back later on tonight when we do game night. I'll just go live and just turn the camera on and we'll just play. We should get some snacks like a fruit platter, not junk.
I got my nuts. Almonds and cashews.
He did that on purpose because he nasty. He did that on purpose. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was. Then he's gonna try to clean it up. Almonds and cashews.
She said that. He do that because he nasty.
He nasty.
He nasty.
He nasty.
He said that because he nasty.
He a man.
He said that because he nasty.
He is nasty.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Well, you know, the only thing about this, okay, I think if I remember this right, when you get to you finish the track, you get to the end, and you get like the pot, like $2,500 or something like that. You retire.
Okay, read the instructions, child, because I ain't played that since I was probably 11 or 12 years old.
But this one is easy. You land on the spot and you do what the spot says.
Why does the box have a hole in it right there?
I don't know. I didn't notice that. They because they put the price tag here, and so when I looked, I didn't see it until after
No, that would have made me mad. I'd have took that back. That's the instruction?
Mm-hmm. Front and back. Yeah, you reach retirement, you collect $200,000.
Once you get to the when you get to the end.
Get to the end. But see, this had no, As far as I know, it has no strategy. Like if you do this or
It's a board game. Why would it have? It's a board game for children. Why would it have strategy? See, that's what you get when you marry somebody smart. It's a board game, sweetheart.
yeah, but there's no like. Let me see. I'm gonna read this.
Here you go.
Move your car from start to retirement and experience all sorts of unexpected
Okay, I gotta
adventures.
go sit down. My
The
ankle's
player with
starting
the
to hurt.
most money at the end of the game wins. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
If you got the money, you gonna win.
Must be money.
Bye, Ty.
Bye, child.
Gizmo, you done turned the TV off, huh? Who told you? Who told you to turn the TV off, huh? You up in here being bad? Did nobody tell you to turn the TV off? I'm gonna feed you in a minute. Where's the remote? Like you legit turned the TV off. Who told you to do that? Where are my glasses so I can see what y'all saying? Cause if y'all talking about me, we about to fight. Oh, these glasses dirty. So I didn't walk today, y'all, because my ankle hurt. Why y'all so close? Get back. Shit. Where's my other phone? Oh, yeah, I always trying to. I don't know. My husband's smart though. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the other phone so I can see y'all comments. Hold on, Booger. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna feed you in a minute, okay? He loved board games. My husband loves to play board games. That's so he's not an only child. He has a sister, but they're 8 years apart. So the majority of his for the first 8 years, it was just him. And he used to, play a lot of board games, and he has a very vivid imagination. He's one of those kind of people that can keep themselves. Now, I was the only child, but he, I think, has more only child tendencies than I do. I have legit only child tendencies, but his imagination and stuff is like he's more creative because he's one of them kids that would sit up and play board games by himself and move all the like play the other person's turn and everything where I wouldn't do that. I had a lot of board games. I love board games, but I would only play them if my friends were over. I never played them by myself. Like I never played all the roles on the board game alone and actually had fun doing that. That wouldn't be fun for me. But for him, it was. He did it all the time. So I know game night will be fun for him. We were supposed to do it when my granddaughter was here, but by the time we got finished shopping and doing all of that stuff, she it was late and it was time for her to go home. No, you don't. If you like rolling, if you like rolling the dice or some, or you spinning the wheel, if you playing like life or trouble or monopoly or whatever, you playing for the other person. So you gonna spin the dice, or if you playing sorry, you know, you just play all the people. You just pretending like you the other person. And he wouldn't cheat for them. He said he wouldn't, he wouldn't cheat to make sure he was winning. He like was legit playing the all of the different roles and stuff. I wasn't doing all that, but it was fun for him. And he had like, his army men and, you know, race cars, and he would set all that stuff up and they would go to war, and he did all that. I wasn't doing that. I was sitting there playing with my just one role. It was enough for me to play Lashana. So I wasn't gonna play Lashana and this person and that person, and so I would, one player games like video handheld video games and spirograph and art projects and stuff like that is how I basically spent my day, or like listening to music and stuff. Because even after his sister was born, she was of no use to him until she was like 5 or 6 years old. And then he was like 8, 9. He was like 13. When she was 5, he was 13. So, it wasn't like he really had a sibling that he could really vibe with and play with and stuff because of the age difference. And she was a girl. So, he was like, it was just Barbies and dream houses and, baby dolls and all the kind of stuff that a 12-year-old boy, 13-year-old boy don't want to have nothing to do with. So, it was kind of like him growing up as an only child. Because then, after he turned 18, he went in the military. So, he kind of grew up doing his own thing, just like I did. But I mean, he said he had a lot of fun doing. He had a lot of fun doing that. That was his thing, and he to this day loves board games and video games. Like he is a video game fanatic. Video games, computers, computer games, building computers, putting computers together. Like we had just went to Best Buy, and his computer now lights up the what's the computer part called? That thing lights up, his keyboard lights up. So, you go into his room is actually the library of the house. You go into that room at night and it's like, it's like a damn disco. The keyboard lighting up and changing colors and stuff, the computer lighting up and changing colors. It's a lot going on in there. But that's his thing. He likes um electronics. And I have I have my crafts. I crochet, I do my beading when I'm feeling it, paint. I haven't painted in a while. but I do paint watercolor, and I have other little stuff. That's it. That's it. That's it. So we got some trips coming up. We going to Vegas. I was talking to my son yesterday. So when I turn 60 in 2 years, we're going to Disneyland because I turned 50 at Disneyland. For my 50th birthday, my husband took me and my granddaughter to Disneyland, which was so much fun. Believe it or not, that was the first time. Now, I've been in California all my life, and that was my first time going to Disneyland when I turned 50 years old. So, 60, I'm going to go back to Disneyland, and we're going to take my son and his daughter, Amani. And I'm going to see if my uh, grandsons, if they want to come, if their mom and dad will bring them. And I mean, I think that would be so beautiful. Like, I told Hakeem, we can go to Disneyland and you can get a T-shirt and be like, my mama turned 60, and this the first time she ever brought me to Disneyland, because I never took them to Disneyland when they were kids. So he's in his 30s and he's never been to Disneyland. So because he was talking mess when we took his daughter, when we took Amani. He was like, "Oh, that's you see how grandparents do you." Because I think Amani was 5 at the time when we took her. You see how grandparents do you? Um, I ain't even been to Disneyland. You didn't even take me to Disneyland when I was little. I was like, "You right?" But we in a totally different, situation now. When my kids was little, I didn't have a husband. When they were 4 and 5 years old, I didn't have a husband. And to me, going to going all the way to LA with 2 small kids by myself was just scary for me. I just didn't want to do that as a single parent alone. But by the time Amani came along, I had a husband, and we drove to Disneyland. We didn't fly because it's 6 hours from where we are to Los Angeles. So we drove to Disneyland. It's different when you got a man with you traveling as a woman. And please don't take this the wrong way. I know women are independent, and some of y'all like to travel the world by yourself. You don't have a problem going by yourself. I don't need no man, blah blah blah. More power to you. But back in the 90s, I did not want to travel that far with 2 small children by myself. I just didn't want to do it. So it's different now. You grown. You could have went to Disneyland. And after my son said this, I had to remind him that for either 14 or 15, he ran away with some of his friends. I'm going to say ran away because he left without permission with some of his friends because he wanted to go to Hot August Nights in Reno. And he knew I was going to say, no, you can't go because you're too young. For one thing, you don't need to be down in Reno, without a parent or me not knowing who you're with. So he just left. So I told him, I was like, just like that time you ran away and went all the way to Reno, which is almost 3 hours away from where we live. You could have ran away and went to Disneyland if you wanted to go that bad. You should have ran away. You had running away up under your belt. You should have ran away and went to Disneyland. So you know that ended that conversation. He could have went. He could have been in Disneyland. He in his 30s now. He could have went to Disneyland in his 20s. Or he could have went like he was 14. He ran away and went to Reno. You could have ran your behind away and went to Disneyland and came back or called me once you got down there and been like, oh, I'm at Disneyland. I'm out here with Mickey. Because he showed waited until they made it to Reno. Now, I'm driving around with Amani's mama, who was his girlfriend at the time. We driving around to all his friends' house looking for him because she calling and ain't heard from him. She don't know where he at. So I done picked her up. We driving all through the town, all his friend houses. Poo Poo live over here. Let's go over here. So we driving over here. No, Ray live over here. Let's go over here. So we driving over here. We didn't looked at all of his friends' houses. Now one of the boys gave us a clue and was like, well, won't they want them went to Reno? And I'm saying to myself, I know this boy ain't crazy enough to have went to Reno. And so Gizmo, Gizmo, shut up. So I was saying, I know this boy ain't crazy enough to have went to Reno. And his girlfriend at the time was like, oh shit. Cause I think she knew too. And later on that evening he called and was like, oh, I don't want you to be worried, but I'm in Reno. And I was like, who are you in Reno with? And he, said who he was with, and I was like, let me speak to. And he was like, he was with one of his friends' older brother. I said, let me speak to him. And so he put him on the phone, and I was like, you do know that Hakeem is 14, right? He was like, yeah, it's good. I rented a room. We're all. I'm watching. My little brother is here too. Like they the same age. We just came down here for the car show. I'm gonna just take them to the car show, and then we're gonna come back home tomorrow. Like, we're not gonna get into anything. They can't go to the casinos. They can't do anything. So we just gonna go to the car show, go back to the room, and then we gonna come home tomorrow. So they did. Nothing happened. He came home the next day. But I had to just tell him like, well, he didn't come home the next day. They came home, I think that Sunday night. They stayed the whole weekend because they stayed for the whole car show thing. But it was just the thing that you just ran off and didn't tell nobody until you got there because he knew that I was not going to drive all the way to Reno to snatch him up and bring him back. See, my kids have always known that I was a person that will only drive around the city that we live in. I had an end mark. When it comes to my driving, there's a cutoff. There's always been a cutoff. I never go past areas that I'm not familiar with. So for me, when we lived in Oakland, my cutoff was Great America. I had never driven past the city of Santa Clara because Great America is in Santa Clara and it's an amusement park. That's as far as I ever went. And my kids knew that. My kids knew. Ain't no way she gonna drive to Reno to snatch me up. So I can go to Reno and be gone. Cause she ain't coming out here. So just like you went to Reno, you could have went on to Disneyland. But he didn't. Gizmo mad because somebody just came in the front door. Somebody just came in the front door. So yeah, now he out here talking about, oh yeah, I ain't never been to I ain't never even been to Disneyland. But you done been to Pismo Beach and Big Bear and all of these other places. You could have just kept on going and been in Disneyland. Cause yesterday him and Amani went to Santa Cruz. They all out in Santa Cruz buying matching T-shirts and stuff, and didn't even think about me. I was like, oh, okay, all right then. That's how grandmas get treated. So now they about to be out here with matching T-shirts. That's okay, cause I'm gonna get a matching T-shirt with my husband. Me and my husband gonna be matching. I ain't gotta be matching with my son and granddaughter. I don't have to be in their club. I can create my own club. I'm a hater. They could have bought me a T-shirt. They really could have. Like they could have got me a T-shirt. My whole feelings are hurt. They didn't even love me enough to buy me a T-shirt. Like who does that? Who 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 treats their mother like that? Don't even buy her a T-shirt. That's okay. I'm gonna buy my own T-shirt. I got money. I don't need nobody to buy me a T-shirt. I can buy my own shirt. So that's it, y'all. This was supposed to have been a cooking video, but we don't have no eggs. We didn't have any. We didn't have any eggs, so we couldn't cook. I think I'm gonna start doing more just like random lives like this. I'm gonna probably do some working out because I'm gonna start. I have Pilates ring. I have the Pilates ring. I have weights, yoga stuff. So I might start doing some videos. I don't even know how to use the Pilates ring. It was just one of those, Facebook little commercial things I saw on Facebook. And I was like, oh, yes, I got to have that. And ordered it. And why it didn't come with no instructions. I don't know what to do with that thing. I know I probably could find, I'm pretty sure there are videos on YouTube on how to use it. But I don't know if I want to do all that. Yeah, just like little random going live videos because my husband is funny. But he just don't really like to be on camera like that. He is funny. Like the two of us together um are are interesting. I gotta go outside and get that stuff out the car because that little shoe thing, I need to see if that shoe rack thing is going to fit where I want it to fit. Yeah, I'm gonna look on YouTube. I'm pretty sure they have all type of um Pilates ring. Oh yeah, I have the resistance bands. I have a foam roller. We have all of that stuff. We had the yoga blocks, the the blocks that you use when you do the yoga, the we have all that stuff. So I'm probably going to do some videos using that. I just tried this. I don't know. I can't see what flavor it is, but it's something coconut and something. Oh, it's Margaritaville Pina Colada. That's what this is. But you know how when you drink these things, they have to be super cold. If it's not super cold, like really ice cold, they don't taste good. They just taste weird. So I gotta get me some ice. I am trying my best not to um drink any sodas. So yesterday I had a grilled chicken salad sandwich from Jack in the Box, but I took the bread off and just ate the chicken and the lettuce and tomato. And I did have some french fries. I didn't eat all of them. And I had a Diet Coke. I don't like diet sodas, but I just wanted that soda flavor or whatever. And I hate diet sodas. So I didn't even drink that much of it. I took like a couple of sips and um poured it out because I don't like diet soda, but it did take away that um craving. It took away that soda craving. So I don't know. That's that's one of the hardest things for me watching. Like legit watching when I eat is sodas because I can drink Sprite all day, like all day long. If I have like a 2 liter Sprite, I could just pour a cup of Sprite with some ice, sip on that for, a while, pour another cup, sip on it, just all day long. I'm drinking water in between, but it's just the fact that I'm, drinking Sprite. So I haven't bought any Sprite. I haven't had any soda in 2 weeks, other than that little Diet Coke that I had yesterday. So I'm really trying to find some of these type um drinks that I like, but I just don't really like any of them. I don't like that aftertaste. So do y'all drink those or do you just drink water? It's just something about the I guess the sugar that they use in those that I just don't like. So, oh, and then, that thing that I bought yesterday to this how it's supposed to work. You supposed to how you do this damn thing. You supposed to be able to put your phone in here and put it on your arm, right? This far up on my arm is it's supposed to go up here, but I got big arms. I've always had big arms. So this thing won't even fit. It'll only go right here. But at least it's going, my phone will be hands free. because that's the thing. Like when I'm walking, I don't want to have to carry my phone. But this, as far as it's gonna go, it won't even go up on my arm. Not my arm. I'm so glad that I didn't buy the fanny pack one because I knew that thing wasn't going around my waist. Especially the person that they showed in the picture was some little skinny dude. I was like, oh, they telling me right here that this ain't gonna work for you. So, diet ginger ale. See, I know I ain't gonna like that. You drink the ones with electrolytes? Girl, that definitely I knew the fanny pack one. I knew that wasn't gonna work. That's why I left it there. I knew that was gonna be a fail. So I don't know. As long as it's hands free, I'm not tripping off of it. I just don't want to carry my phone while I'm exercising, while I'm walking. So I don't know. I might just crochet me a little pouch and wear it around my neck and drop it in there. Because I don't know if I'm gonna want it on my hand like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to do it once to see if I like it. And if I don't, I'm kind of mad though because I really wanted that to work. Girl, I'm not talking about making a drink. I'm talking about I mixed the ginger ale with lemon or lime juice and vodka. We ain't talking about vodka, girl. We talking about drinking something to substitute soda. We ain't having no real drinks. And I do get sweaty. I do sweat. I mean, you can wash this though. You can wash this. I don't know. We gonna see how it works. I mean, it's only for me when I go walking, so maybe it'll be okay. I don't know, child. We'll figure it out. Phoenix out here trying to get people drunk, and I don't drink vodka. I have never. Vodka has never been one of my drinks. I'll do whiskey and gin over vodka. How y'all drink vodka? I don't like the way it tastes. I'd rather have a nice, smooth gin. Tanqueray or which one is Cattell? Is Cattell vodka? Cause I could be lying. Cause I do like Cattell. It is vodka. It is vodka. Okay. Well then yeah, I've had vodka. Cause I'm like, how y'all out here drinking vodka? Cattell is vodka. And I do want to try this. They have Cattell botanicals. It is peach and orange blossom. I want to try that. Oh, that's what we should do tonight. Get drunk and play the game of life. I should go and get Cause see, it don't take much for my husband to get drunk. I should, I should go and get that Cattell vodka. Yeah, my stomach don't play that either. I done got too old for that shit. Now I used to could drink people under the table, but I got a 58-year-old stomach. She don't play that shit no more. She like, girl, no, we're not doing that. So I don't know. Yes, girl, tipsy life. That would be so fun. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go and get a bottle of that. I think I'm gonna go and get that and set it up. We play the game of life tonight and see how many shots we can have. Nah, I can't do too much because I'm not gonna be up in here. I ain't gonna be up in here throwing up and can't on. Mm-mm. I can't do that. We probably only gonna both have two, and that's it. But who was that? Oh, that must be the neighbor. You know, the only thing I hate about these houses is they're so close together. Oh no, that's my father-in-law. I was like, who is that? You can hear people outside, like my next door neighbor. If he sneezes too loud, I can hear his ass. Like, damn, he gonna sneeze and shake the whole house. And you know, Gizmo is easily irritated. If he hear anybody outside, he got to run to the window. Who is that? Who is that? Who is in my yard? Who opened my gate? Get away from my house. Just so unnecessary. Don't move to California then, girl, because they stack these houses on top of each other. I swear to God. We so close to the neighbor. That's just the way the homes are built out here. Everybody is close to each other. Like you can see all over in people' backyards and stuff from the bedroom upstairs. You can see all up in their yard. You can see everything they doing and stuff. If they out there naked, you can see them. Just how the houses are built. Everybody on top of each other. See how long they are? I know they ain't talking about cutting down my tree. That's my shade tree. I need to jump in the shower. It's it's, it's 12:30 and I haven't been in the shower yet. But you know, I'm clean. Like I wash. Do anybody else do that? Like get up in the morning and take a whole wash off, knowing you're gonna jump in the shower, but knowing that you're probably gonna jump in the shower late, or so you know you don't want to smell funny. So you take a bird bath in lieu of taking your real bath. Do you do that in the morning? I do that because I always eat breakfast and everything before I take like my shower. So I have to take a bird bath first and then, move around and then I'll take my real shower. Am I the only person that do that? Cuz I just don't want to walk around I just don't want to walk around the house smelling. I take a shower before bed too, but I sweat a lot at night. So I still have to get up, take a bird bath, wash, wipe down the essential areas, and then move around, and then get in the shower. Okay, I'm weird. Yeah, I sweat a lot though. Oh, well, if you play loud music here, I mean, I don't know. I've never heard anybody's music unless they're in the backyard playing music. Like in the house, I don't hear people. Probably the only reason why I can hear my neighbor sneeze is because he sneezes hella loud and he probably has his windows open. But I've never heard like the people next door, I've never heard their TV or loud music unless they're in the backyard. If they're in the backyard playing music, I can hear it if I'm in the backyard, but normally not in the house. I can't hear what's going on in their house unless I'm in the backyard and they're in a room and the windows are open and they talking hella loud or playing music like really loud or something. But the houses are very, very close together. This not this is not the country. Like it's different if you live out in the country areas of California, the more um remote areas of California. But if you live anywhere in the city, all of the homes are built very close together in the city areas. The mostly all of the houses are built pretty close together. And especially if you live in a housing development. You know what I mean? So all these homes gonna be close together because they're trying to pack as many houses in this area as possible. So they put them close together. Yeah, you would have to buy land and live out farther. But the bad thing about that, when you start to want to get away from people and you want to buy land and stuff, you're moving into those areas where there are a lot of fires. The people that live in those areas that catch fire in California have a lot of fires are people that, don't want to live, don't want neighbors next to them and stuff. And they're living in these like remote areas, and those are very high fire areas. And every year around this time, California goes through those periods of time when we have like fire, and a lot of these places are burnt to the ground because you don't want to live around other people. But there are other places like Bakersfield and Fresno and probably some places in Stockton, um, uh, Gilroy. When you start to get out into more like country type areas, they have more space. But I wouldn't see, I wouldn't want to live out there. Like, I don't want to live in a place where there's only one road to where I live. You know, one of these one way in, one way out. You got to drive an hour to sit to the, to the town, the next town in order to go shopping. I don't want to live like that. Yeah, you far from the hospital. If something happens, you're far from the police station. You know, you're far from the fire department. Like, if something happens, it's gonna take them at least 20 minutes to get to where you are. Like, a lot of those places were burning up because it was like even hard for the fire department to get there. And then they have to call in, for a helicopter to drop water and all this kind of stuff. That's taking time too. I don't want to live that far from other people. Yeah, that's how they are here too, Phoenix. They are very close to each other. Oh, you in Memphis? Yeah, I mean, but there are some areas where, you not gonna have no neighbors right up on you. There are, like, we can leave where we live and there is farming area. It looks like these people are farming. It looks like grapes. It looks like some type of vineyard. But anyway, they have horses, cows, like legit farm. And they have a house, and it ain't no other houses. I don't know if they own all of that land or whatever, but there's no other houses like really in that area. So it just kind of depends, I guess, on where you live. I mean, there are still parts of California that is still farmland. We do grow a lot of things here in California, like the sunflower seeds, Davidson's. On your way to Reno, there is sunflowers. Just it's the most. If you love sunflowers like I do, it is the most beautiful area because it's just fields and fields and fields of sunflowers. So the company, Davidson's, one of the most popular sunflower seed companies. A lot of those sunflower seeds come from California. So we do have a lot of, and of course, a lot of wine comes from the Napa Valley. So, a lot of things still grow here um, in California. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so, because I love sunflowers. So it's so beautiful, you know, it- to know that the sunflower seeds actually come from these, pretty flowers. So, yeah, a lot of things are um, grown here. A lot of stuff. Avocados, um, tomatoes. Because when I was a little kid, my mother used to take me to pick peas. And it was a farm. and you would go out there and they had all kind of peas, and you would go out there and pick them. We would go out there and get crowder peas and speckled peas and all of these kind of peas, and what you pick you pay for and you buy. And they didn't just have peas, that you could go and pick apples, I think plums, and then you could buy cherries. They had just, all of this fresh produce that was actually grown right there on the spot that you could purchase. And we went every summer. We would go to where is it? I can't even think of where it is, but I don't think it's still there now though. But we would go and pick these peas, and my mama would freeze them. Have to shell them. You had to sit there and shell the peas, and she would freeze them, and we would have peas all year. When she got ready to cook, she would just take a bag out the freezer, and she would cook them. So yeah, there are a lot of things that are growing here. Why is my thing? There are a lot of things that are grown here in the Bay Area. Oh yeah, yes, everything. Because it was fresh. It was fresh. So yeah, it was good. My mama would cook them peas, and she would put them ham hocks in there or whatever meat she was using, and child, it would be good. It was good. So I'm finna go, y'all. Plus, I'm nosy. I gotta go see. My husband just sent me a text, and I gotta see what he talking about. Plus, I gotta get ready. I do want to go and get my bracelet. I think I kind of want to go to, like, where else can I get it other than Macy's? Where else do they have the? Do they have the bracelet at Ross's? Shout out to Connection Rejection. Do they have the bracelet at Ross's? Where else can I get this bracelet? Other than having to go to the mall. I don't want to go to the mall. I think I've outgrown the mall. I don't like shopping at the mall. I don't like going to the mall. I don't like going near the mall. So do they have it at Ross's? Oh my gosh. Every time I hear her say Ross's, I die. Girl, it's Ross, not Ross's. Oh, they don't have them? Well, where else do they have them? I don't want to go to the mall. I hate the fact that there are no more stand alone Macy's. Like there used to be one by our house, but it closed. So you have to go to the mall. Girl, I know you not out here saying Ross's. It's Ross. Ross. Not Rossess. It's not Ross's. It's Ross. She said Ross and TJ Maxx stress me out. Oh, when you being ghetto? The TJ Maxx by our house is so bootsy. They don't even have Michael Kors purses. They did the last time we went there, they didn't even have any. Home Goods about to open up next door to TJ Maxx. Finally, we about to get one out here because Home Goods is like super far from where we live. I ain't driving all the way out to no Pleasanton to go to Home Goods. Shoot. Yeah, that's how I am too. I need to know for sure that it's at the store so I can just walk in and get it and get out. But I don't know if I want a Michael Kors purse or a Kate Spade purse. I want a Louis Vuitton purse, but I just don't think it's just not practical. I just don't want to pay $1,200 for a purse. And the one that I want is $1,200. And it just doesn't make any sense. It's not practical. So, because I want a car, and I would rather put that $1,200 towards my car than put $1,200 towards a purse. So, I was thinking about either getting a Kate Spade or a Michael Kors. So, I'm going to have to go to Macy's because the Michael Kors outlet is a good 45 minutes from our house. And it's at the Great Mall, which is the big mall. And I don't want to deal with a small mall. So I don't want to deal with a big mall. So I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to do that. That's not that's not my thing. $1,200? I would much rather put that towards my car than be carrying that. Now I'm willing to do 100. I'm willing to go 150 for a purse. But 1,200? No. Yeah, I just don't want to go to the mall. I just want to go to Walmart and Target. That's as far as I want to go. I don't want to go to the mall. But I know I'm not going to want to go on my birthday. Like on my actual birthday, I'm definitely probably not going to want to be walking around the mall. That's why I'm like, let's go do it today. But I don't feel like doing anything today. Target has cute bags. Yeah. And see, that's another thing. My I already upset my ankle and knee yesterday in Walmart. Like I legit pissed off both of them. And I really don't want to walk around the mall and make them even madder. So I was like thinking if I rest the rest of the day, because my husband said he took off 2 days for my birthday. I don't know if he took off the day of my birthday and the day after, or the day before my birthday and my birthday. He must have took off the day my birthday and the day after. So I might just wait and go shopping then. I mean, because it's not like I have to have it on my birthday if I know I'm getting it. So I'm not really tripping. I think that's gonna be it. So we finna go, y'all. We may be back. Um, we may be back later on and play. Uh, y'all can watch us play the game of life. I know my father-in-law ain't cutting that tree down. You know one thing about older people, and I know that this is a good thing that they want to stay busy, but it just seems like you're in a constant state of watching them because you don't want them to do too much. I, if he out there cutting that tree down, I'm about to be mad because that's my shade tree. The hell is he? What is he doing, Jesus? So I got to be nosy now. I got to go out here and see what he doing. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner or something. Oh, maybe that's that leaf blower. Maybe it's the leaf blower. Cause you know he one of them kind of people with all of the gadgets, the leaf blower, the lawn mower, the all that shit. Yeah, I think that's the leaf blower. I think it is because the tree in the front yard has been releasing her leaves because you know we live near the bay, so it's always kind of like a breeze over here, and if it get a little bit too windy, she'll release all her leaves, and my mother-in-law will have a heart attack if it's more than 5 leaves in the driveway. She will literally lose her shit. And want my father-in-law to go out there and clean the leaves up. Alan, all them leaves out there in the driveway. And we be telling my mother-in-law, no one cares about them leaves. Nah, there's too many leaves out there. All them leaves in the driveway. They gonna call the homeowners association. So then my father-in-law have to get out there and clean up the leaves. And see, she must have told him yesterday about them leaves. And she's at church right now. And if she come home from church and them leaves is still out there, it's gonna be some shit. So my father-in-law done got up and got that leaf blower. And he out there getting them leaves up. He better. He better. Because if mama come home from church and it's 5 leaves out there in that driveway, shit. Alan! I told you about them leaves. I hope I don't ever get like that. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want to act like that when when I get older. I don't want to give a damn about no leaves in the driveway. 5 or 6. If it's more than 1 or 2, she. Yes, I swear to God. One time, my mother-in-law had lost her shit about the leaves in the driveway. And we was like, God damn, it must be hella leaves out there. We would we all had to go out in the driveway and look at the leaves, and it was about 5 leaves. But everybody's driveway had leaves because the wind had been blowing, and the leaves had blew up in everybody's driveway. My mother-in-law lost her fucking mind. She was just like, first she was pacing in the kitchen. She was just, all them leaves, it's windy, all them leaves. Like, what? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of leaves out there in the driveway. And I was like, well, yeah, the wind was blowing last night. It was, yeah, oh, you see all them leaves? And I'm like, well, let me go out here and look at these leaves and see, like, was it a tornado? Did I miss it? And I go outside, it's about 5 or 6 leaves in the. And the killer part is we have a Lincoln Navigator. So it's a 2 car. So we have a 2 car garage. The driveway will fit 2 cars easily. So the Navigator is in one stall in the driveway. So the leaves were in the empty area, where you walk to come through the gate. That's where the leaves had congregated. It wasn't even that many leaves. Like, it legit wasn't. But my mother-in-law likes for the driveway, the walkway, to be clear at all times because she doesn't want anyone to drive past the house and think that we don't clean up these leaves. I don't want to be like that. I want to be the person that don't give a fuck about the leaves. I don't care. It could be 100 leaves. I don't care. I don't care. But my father-in-law out there cleaning up them leaves now. He don't want no smoke. He do not. He don't want no smoke from my mother-in-law. So he is out there now cleaning up them leaves. Because when she come home from church, if she didn't already, she must have told him last night, you want to go out there and take care of them leaves. And she'll be home in probably like an hour from church. Because she would have got out that F-150 and saw them leaves, and she would have stomped in here with them little kitten heels and been screaming. Honey, them kitten heels would have clickety clanked out of that F-150 and came in this house. He better not be sitting here watching the baseball game when she get home and his 5 leaves out there in that driveway. Shit, she'd have came home and snatched that church hat off. And no, because see, this is the person that she is. This is her level of petty right here. Had she came home and those leaves were still in the driveway, she would have came home. She would have stomped in the house, kitten heels clickety clanking, and then she would have went upstairs and got dressed and came downstairs and been like, I'ma clean up the leaves then. Since can't nobody else clean up the leaves. But she's not talking to anybody but her husband. Because she don't, it's not our job to clean up the leaves. It's Alan's. Then she would have put on her, put a plastic bag over her head and then put on a hat because she got to save her curls. Put on a hat and put on some clothes, and she would have went outside. Now she can't mess with the leaf blower because she don't know how to work it. So she would have went outside with the broom and the dustpan and been fussing the whole time, and she would have got up and leave because I've seen her do it. On the days when Alan just be like, I'm not fucking with them leaves. Them leaves ain't bothering nobody but you. And it ain't but 3 or 4 of them out there. And he will just refuse to go out there and get them. But I swear to God, when we got home last night from Walmart, it wasn't that many leaves. But you hear him, he's still out there blowing. It wasn't that many. I mean, it was some, but it's not even a big tree. Like the tree produces small leaves. Like it's not like a maple tree or oak tree or something like that. It's just one of them little small trees. So she ain't got no whole bunch of leaves. Her leaves ain't that big. But, child, that's what goes on in this house, honey. I know Gizmo is mad at me because I haven't even fed him yet. He ain't even had his breakfast yet. Because Gizmo been acting crazy lately. Like you feed that food is too expensive to be feeding him, and he turning his nose up. Come here. Come say hi to the people. You can't say hi from over there. Come here. Come here. Come here, Poochie. Come here. I'm gonna pull you over here. Come here. That's not even getting close, Gizmo. Come here. Pooch Pooch. Y'all know how he at. I ain't trying to get this damn dog. Because I had to pull him off the bed. Girl, he ain't gonna eat unless he's starving. Like, I can't, we don't feed him. We push back his food. He used to eat at 11 o'clock at night. So we push back his food until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then he'll eat. So there's this long gap in between his eating. And he ain't tripping. He don't seem to care, but maybe he's just getting older and he just doesn't want to eat as much. I'm not sure. Or he's just being an asshole and he's not getting what he wants to eat, like chicken and real food, food that he's allergic to, and he don't want that dog food. Yeah, he will run over there. He like, oh, okay, yeah, I got food. He'll run over there and look at it and like legit look at me like I ain't that shit. The fuck? Who talk? No. And he'll walk away. Like legit walk away. Look back at me like I don't know. No, he always been skinny though. He's never been fat. He's I think that's just his breed. That's just um the type of dog he is because the vet even said that she doesn't want him to get over 20 pounds because of his he got them little skinny legs, real small legs, and his little body. She said 20 pounds is like the max for him. And he's actually at the max. He's like 19 pounds. He don't look like it, but he is. So he not skinny. I mean, he don't look skinny to me. Maybe he just look fluffy. He is fluffy, but he got them little teeny tiny legs. Like his legs don't have no meat on them at all. Like nothing. It's just like little bones. But yeah, he funny acting. I don't know what's. I don't know. We just really can't find a food that he really likes. He just, I don't know. Gizmo strange. He a strange little character. And I never had that, like, we never had that problem with my other dog. She would eat anything. She didn't care what food you gave her. She just wanted to eat. And then we had a pit bull, and of course he ate anything, but Gizmo is very, very picky about what he eats. And it's somewhat irritating. So I'm finna go, y'all. Try to get my day started, or at least figure out what I want to do the rest of the day. If I want to go to the, I don't think I'm gonna do that ponytail. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix my hair. I think this is it. I think it's just gonna be like this for the rest of the day. I don't think we doing no ponytails, y'all. I ain't doing all that. That's too much work. I don't feel like doing that shit. Laying my hair down, slicking my hair down. I don't feel like doing all that. I think I'm gonna take a nap too. What time is it? 1:15. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe if I take a nap, um, we can go to the mall later. I don't know. I don't feel like putting on no bra. I don't feel like doing none of that. So I'm probably not. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming. This was supposed to be a cooking video, but it wasn't. So womp womp. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye.